Prime Minister increasingly of this country lives in La La Land. The Prime Minister at his official residence is surrounded by peacocks. He's not hearing the plight of people.
The mission of the Prime Minister is to make India a developed nation. It cannot happen overnight. That's why he has set a target of 2047.
The Prime Minister and his party are increasingly a bunch of surgeons, a bunch of doctors who don't even want to first accept and acknowledge a problem.
What Prime Minister Modi has been doing for last 10 years, he continues to spin a very, very positive political campaign.
If you look at the entire 10 years of the Modi regime, the average unemployment rate is at a 50-year high.
No party or no government will be able to generate jobs as they are promising.
The Congress has often claimed that its agenda is being obscured by the Prime Minister's Viksit Bharat agenda. Now you tell me, I'm posing the question straight to you. Viksit Bharat, the Prime Minister is saying 2047, how to make India an advanced economy, versus Rahul Gandhi, who says Berozgari is the problem. India is a Berozgaar Bharat. Which is the agenda that defines India in 2024? A positive agenda or an agenda which says the glass is half empty?
Let me just lay bare some facts before you. The Prime Minister increasingly of this country lives in La La Land. The Prime Minister at his official residence is surrounded by peacocks. He's not hearing the plight of people, and which is why you hear the Prime Minister talk about issues that are completely disconnected as far as the people of this country are concerned. The Prime Minister wants to speak about Viksit Bharat. Let's speak about Viksit Bharat. But he cannot be shifting goalposts. The Prime Minister and his party are increasingly a bunch of surgeons, a bunch of doctors who don't even want to first accept and acknowledge a problem. How on earth are they going to resolve it? How on earth are they going to find solutions? And that has been the story since 2014.
No, tell me what are, according to you, the top three problems. I'll come to then to Syed Zafar Islam for his definition of Viksit Bharat, but tell me what are the top three problems as the opposition sees it. Let's now not go and get into rhetoric. Let's look at facts.
Viksit Bharat. I am telling you what the problems resounding on the ground are.
So tell me the top three.
On the ground are unemployment, problem number 1 to problem number 10. There is daylight and then there is anything else. Unemployment. High prices is a huge issue, and the deepening income divide in this country. The rich becoming richer and the poor becoming poorer, happening at the behest and facilitated by government policies. Those are the real issues. Those are the issues that people in India are being impacted by. Those are the issues that people are reacting to. Those are the issues that people are articulating. Unlike the Prime Minister and his bunch of pom-pom people and cheerleaders who want to tell him something otherwise.
Okay.
The Prime Minister is in La La Land, disconnected by issues on the ground.
So am I right?
That is the gruesome reality of India.
Am I right, therefore, in saying that you're saying problem 1 is unemployment, problem 2 is unemployment, problem 3 is unemployment? Yes or no before I move ahead? 1, 2, 3, as far as you and the Congress are concerned, is unemployment. Correct?
Raj, without a doubt, in a country where 60% of your population is below 35, what is? It's a ticking time bomb. It is not a problem. Unemployment is India's ticking time bomb.
What are the three elements that you see are crucial to your idea of a Viksit Bharat? Why do you, what is your dream of a Viksit Bharat? Tell me 1, 2, 3.
Rajdeep, first of all, let me address the concern she has raised. As far as unemployment is concerned, it is the lowest now at 3.1%. Today's report, you can see it is the lowest in last 10 years, 3.1. Unemployment rate is 3.1%. Second, she was talking about income level. You must also refer to the report which few days ago, which has been released by the government. Not the full report, this snapshot of the report, the summary of the report, the consumption expenditure survey report. That also suggests that inequality is declining, the unemployment rate is declining, the poverty is elevation program which government has run has benefited the common man on the street. So everything is positive, but whatever they say doesn't resonate with the common
No, but
man
can
on
you
the
tell
street.
me, sir, what are the three elements of a
Let me
Viksit
just-
Bharat? What are the three, according to you, what are the three reasons why India is moving towards being a Viksit Bharat? I want the top three.
In the vision of the Prime Minister and the mission of the Prime Minister is to make India a developed nation. It cannot happen overnight. That's why he has set a target of 2047, because a lot of more has to go. In some respect, in some space area, we are definitely Viksit Bharat ahead of many developed countries, like software development, like many, in some areas, we are definitely in every form, every way, we can be seen as a Viksit Bharat, but there are many more things to do.
Three things that you believe the Modi government has done to take India in the direction of a Viksit Bharat.
See, every man in the country, in a Viksit Bharat, a developed nation, what you compare with a developed nation, every man in the country, every citizen of the country must feel that they have enough disposable income. That's
Okay,
why
that's one.
Definitely, that is our agenda. Second, the quality of life, the ease of living must improve, and the convenience of living, like a developed nation, must be given. Number three, that the Viksit Bharat, in our ambition, one of the ambition of the Prime Minister is that we should be strong in every possible way, that the world should look at us as a strong nation, like they are looking at us, but we should be strong in every sphere of life.
You just heard the two politicians giving their alternative views, one half full, one half empty. Is the truth somewhere in between?
I think that it's not only a question of half full or half empty. There is something which are facts. And if you look at the government's own statistics, the periodic labor force survey, which is brought out by the government itself, the labor ministry brings it out now every year. And as per the government's own statistics, the BJP spokesperson should clarify whether he is aware of these figures, that even today, the 3.2% he is saying, unemployment rate, that is way above what it was 10 years back. And if you look at the entire 10 years of the Modi regime, the average unemployment rate is at a 50-year high. This is as per government statistics. All right, this is nothing, it has got nothing to do with the opposition or any figures that have been made up.
No, the PLFS survey does show a declining unemployment. Let's be factual.
Wait. It has declined from a very high level. It is still, the latest figure for last year is still at a level which is over 1% more than what it was in 2011-12.
Speaking of his dream of a Viksit Bharat, of course he attacks the opposition on Parivarvad and other issues, but the core of his appeal is, I am going to give you a dream of a stronger, stable Bharat. On the other hand, Rahul Gandhi on his Nyay Yatra is going along raising issues like paper leaks, saying that people are unemployed, saying that OBCs and Dalits and Adivasis are losing out. So you have two clear narratives emerging. How do you see this playing out politically?
Thank you, Rajdeep. Let me make 2 points. The first one, this two narrative was also present in the Mood of the Nation survey, which India Today showed a month ago. What we saw in that survey, that there is a disjunction between what voters think on questions related to economy and how they are behaving politically. Price rise, unemployment, there was high concern. There was support for nationwide caste census. So all of these things are there, and a large number of people agree with these issues. But on the political side, they seem to be thinking that Modi government is doing well. PM Modi remains popular, and people are much more likely to vote for BJP in comparison to past. So what this suggests that perhaps voters do not have enough trust on opposition to be able to deliver on some of those issues which concerns them. And this is where I think the opposition has to perhaps work harder. And what Prime Minister Modi has been doing for last 10 years, he continues to spin a very, very positive political campaign while keeping some of the attacks alive. Where opposition, to my mind, is missing, that along with the attack, they don't have a positive plan. They don't have a blueprint to show that in these states we came to power and we have transformed the state in 5 years or 10 years. So I think that remains a problem area for the opposition. The second point, and this is very important, we now need to have a serious and honest conversation about unemployment. No party or no government will be able to generate jobs as they are promising. The way the world is moving, most economies are seeing a jobless growth. And this is going to be a serious issue. So unless we tamper down people's expectation that there are lesser and lesser jobs, and we'll have to find other ways to create so that people can earn livelihood, we can keep selling this snake oil. This is not going to work.
Rahul Gandhi is going around the country saying paper leaks are a problem, joblessness is a problem. But look at your own government. Some of the most, the clear-cut cases of paper leaks took place in Congress-ruled Rajasthan. The worst job figures, unemployment figures were in your Congress-ruled Rajasthan. So you've got to provide an agenda. How are you going to change it? It's one thing to attack the Modi government. What does Rahul Gandhi and the Congress have to offer to end the Berozgaar Bharat into a Rozgaar Bharat?
Under the Modi government, job creation, people who have gone back to agriculture, has actually gone up. Job creation, not just in manufacturing, but even in services, which is our stay hold. 70% of our jobs is in services.
Ma'am, can you tell me what your agenda is? I want to know your agenda. Forget about Prime Minister Modi. Tell me what you're offering.
Don't be so impatient, Rajdeep. You interrupted me. Rajdeep, you interrupted me in my first question. You are interrupting me again. Have some patience. You've called me on the show. I'm obviously here to talk about my agenda. Why would I waste my time talking about Mr. Modi's La La Land and the schizophrenic view that the BJP has? It's quite simple. I think the 5 pillars that the Congress is talking about is our agenda. And while you can keep lambasting our government, the reality is that the kind of welfare schemes that we are putting or we have put in place in Rajasthan, or while we were in power in Chhattisgarh, or now in Karnataka, Himachal and even Telangana, are the schemes that Mr. Modi himself is copying. That's the reality. Mr. Modi was forced to give subsidized cylinders to people in Rajasthan, a scheme that we started. He's in government in 17 states. He should be ideally
How are you going to provide jobs and plug paper leaks
all across the country? But that's not the point. That is not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is, when you want to create jobs, you want to ensure that agriculture remains remunerative for people who are involved in it. And which is why MSP being a legal guarantee is something we stand for. Tomorrow morning, and let me tell you, tomorrow is going to be a mega day, because tomorrow we are announcing absolutely path-breaking announcement as far as job creation is concerned. It's quite simple. It's not rocket science, Rajdeep. You will hear it.
Tell us what it is.
When you've got
tell us what it is.
Government jobs vacant across the country. Why will I tell you what it is?
Come on. Supriya Shireth, I'm giving you a platform to announce. You see, the Congress keeps saying, ma'am, the Congress keeps saying that television does not air your point. I am asking you, give us your central theme. Give us what is the central theme that you're giving for jobs. Please tell us. You don't have to give the details.
You've been a journalist, Rajdeep.
Ma'am, you give us the details, na? You give us the central theme.
You have been a journalist for over 30 years, Rajdeep.
35.
You actually expect me to preempt an announcement that my leaders are supposed to make tomorrow. I mean, what sort of maturity of a debate is this? There is something that is going to be announced tomorrow. We must wait and watch, because that is going to set India on the course of employment. I will only tell you the priority areas. The priority areas are the 30 lakh government jobs that lie vacant.
Do you believe that the Prime Minister, when he speaks of a Viksit Bharat, should also be telling us what is his plan to provide employment over the next 10 years? As Rahul Verma says on the show, it's a far more serious problem than just to reduce it to a slogan.
As far as Bharatiya Janata Party and India government is concerned, under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, last 1.5 years, he is spending time that in Modi 3.0, what announcement do we made to make India a Viksit Bharat, where job creation for both blue-collar, white-collar jobs will be created, enough number of jobs. A developed nation should prioritize and will have all the basic amenities plus all the ease of living, what is required for a common man will have. We have been focusing this in last 10 years. This is evident from the fact that we have provided shelter, we have provided electricity, We have provided a gas connection. We have provided many things.
In that same Mood of the Nation poll showed 71% of the people said unemployment was serious or somewhat serious. And yet many of them said they will still vote for the Modi government. Does it boil down to trust, that people trust the Modi government?
It seems like perhaps one, they trust Modi more over the opposition leadership. That is definitely there. Unless otherwise, we would have seen a very different kind of poll numbers politically.